Hello family, my name is Nayeli and today I'm gonna do a little, I try to make this quick. So I'm gonna pretty much explain to you guys why I'm not vegetarian anymore, and if you are vegetarian, little information that will benefit you guys. So I finished my first quarter of school to become a holistic health practitioner, and I learned so much knowledge, like it's gonna be very hard to explain and teach you guys a lot of the stuff that I learned, but I'm gonna try to do it in different sections and stuff. So pretty much, out of all the classes I took one course called holistic nutrition. I learned a lot about vitamins, different enzymes, all of our different amino acids, and all of our like the vitamins that we need to take to pretty much for our body to work normally. Um, so one of the things that I learned is B12. We learned about B12, and B12 is essential for new cell growth. A lot of vegetarians, like myself, we have this morality of we don't want to eat no animals. Our meat disgusts us. The way that they're killed disgusts us. Everything about it just disgusting, right? But a lot of the time we go into vegetarianism or veganism uneducated, and that's why either a lot of people bounce back after 2 or 3 years, or they get kind of really sick, because there's certain vitamins that they are deficient in. For example, B12 has to be one of the major ones. This is what I'm learning in school, in my holistic, what is it? It's called International College of Holistic Studies. So we looked at the pros, we looked at the cons. So I'm not making this shit up. This is what I'm studying, so I want to educate you guys and not throw out bullshit information. So one of the things I learned is B12 deficiencies, and it's more popular against vegetarians or vegans, but it's also quite common with meat eaters. Simply because a lot of the time our body isn't methylating vitamins, therefore we can't take a piece of meat, and our body can't take the B12 from it. It just throws it away. This is where you would need to supplement with either B12, methylated B12 vitamins, which a lot of the vitamins nowadays are methylated. But if you're not methylating, then you would need to specifically have methylated B12 vitamins, or you could take the B12 shot. There's this, I forgot the name of it, but my teacher, she works at this vitamin shop in La Jolla, and they actually give you B12 shots for $5, which is pretty good price. A lot of the time, since doctors, they cut B12 shots out of their funding, so the insurance won't cover a B12 shot. So it's not common for them to be oh, we'll just give you a B12 shot and you'll be good. No, it's oh, well, the insurance doesn't cover it, so I'm not even gonna offer it, type of thing. So anyways, B12, very important. So a month into my classes, I started craving meat, and it's very weird for me to crave meat. I'm completely disgusted by meat. Chicken still disgusts me. Fish is kind of disgusting, but for some reason red meat to me right now is I want to eat all the carne asada fries, all the carne asada burritos, all the carne asada tacos, California burrito. I just want everything carne asada right now. And it was really weird to me because red meat was the one thing that I was absolutely disgusted by. By looking at it, smelling it, I want to throw up. and it's just kind of weird. It was very weird to me that I was craving it, like I needed it. It was like, oh, give it to me. And it wasn't like a, you know, like a relapse, like type of craving. It was more like my body was asking me for it, and I'm very good at listening to my body, and my headaches were just like, and I needed it. I just needed it, and I knew my headaches were because I didn't have any meat. So I, on Friday 13th, whatever Friday 13th happened last, I took a pregnancy test, and it was because I was craving meat, and I knew it wasn't normal, and I was just very tired and very nauseous and very weird, so emotional. And so then I took a pregnancy test on Friday 13th, and turned out 2 fat positives. So then I was like, that's not real. That's not for real. So then I took another one the next day on Saturday, and I got a digital one because I'm like, if that shit says pregnant or not pregnant, like that's gonna be more for sure. So it just said big fat pregnant, and I was like, huh, that makes sense why I'm craving so much meat. So then the next week on Thursday, I was at my school, and that's when we started talking about B12 deficiency in babies and in pregnancy, which is kind of weird. And so then they started going over it's very important to have B12 in your pregnancy, and because the folic acid or the folate or whatever supplement you're taking, whichever prenatal, the folate won't work, meaning your body won't use the folate unless it has B12, because the B12 facilitates it. It works hand in hand. It's like they're best friends. So that's when I was like, okay, I guess that makes sense why my body was asking me for meat. So then we saw like a little video, like B12 deficiencies in like pregnant women, which is fucking weird. Once again, just like the week after. And then we saw a video, like the same video showed like this lady that she's been vegetarian her entire life, and specifically while she was pregnant, and she gave birth to a very B12 deficient baby. But at the time she didn't know. By the time the baby was a little bit more than a year, he had already learned to walk, and like he was starting to talk and stuff. By the time he was a year, he just forgot all that. Like he couldn't walk anymore, he couldn't talk, he couldn't eat. Like he was trying to eat and he kept missing his mouth, and it was just like uncoordinated, and he was sick all the time, and he was having muscle spasms, and like it was just like a very sad sight, because it's your baby and you don't want to see your baby like that. So then she took him to a lot of doctors, and he was dying, until finally she was like, okay, we need to take him to this hospital. So then they took him to that hospital. They ran the right test. They figured, oh, your baby is B12 deficient. Are you by any chance vegetarian? She said yes. Were you by any chance vegetarian while you were pregnant? Yes. Did you supplement with any B12 vitamins throughout your pregnancy? No. Well, your baby is so B12 deficient that he's about to die, because when you become B12 deficient, guys, it's a very deadly thing. You need B12 to live. If you don't have it, you're just gonna you're gonna miserably die from all these like symptoms of B12 deficiency. A lot of the symptoms are mistaken for multiple sclerosis, so keep that in mind. So after seeing that video, it kind of made sense to me why I started craving meat, even though red meat was totally, utterly disgusting to me. Chicken is still disgusting to me. Fish is still, ugh. But red meat is I love it right now. I told my teacher my experience, and she was she's like, she found out I was pregnant because she was like, does anybody have any vitamins in here? And I was like, I do, because no one else did. So like, I was like, fine, I do. And then I gave her these vitamins, which these are my prenatals, and these are Baby and Me from Mega Foods. These have awesome reviews. They're California blend. They're actually, let's see where they come from. Made with love by Mega Food, P.O. Box, Derry, New Hampshire. So I guess these come from New Hampshire, but they're a California blend. I don't know what that means. Pretty much, these are pretty awesome. They're non-GMO, vegetarian, pesticide-free, soy and herbicide-free, soy-free, dairy-free, farm fresh. Mega Foods does fresh from farm to table. Actually, to table, from farm to tablet. These are pretty nice. They show you like all the different vitamins it has on the back. I'm sorry you guys can't see because of the glare, but shows you all the nutrients it has and which like vegetable or fruit that they get it from. For example, a vitamin A, they get it from carrots. The vitamin C, they get it from organic oranges. Vitamin E, they get from organic brown rice. Vitamin K from cabbage. The folate in this, they get it from broccoli. So if you see, well, you can't see, but folate has 800 micrograms for 2 tablets, which is nice. Vitamin B12 on the other hand has only 8 micrograms of folate. So in your prenatal vitamin, you're not going to get enough B12 to facilitate the folate that you're ingesting with these. So you need to always supplement with B12 vitamins, even when you're pregnant, even if you're eating meat. Not only that, if you conceive vegetarian, you should be taking B12 vitamins. And actually, just ran out of my B12 vitamins, so I need to go buy more. But it's recommended to have lozenges, the ones that melt in your mouth, because you absorb those better. So I have these, and I showed her these, and she was like, Baby and Me, oh, you're pregnant. And I'm like, yes, in front of the entire class. I'm like, yes, I am. And she's like, oh, well, are you supplementing yourself right? Well, this is very good vitamins, so you're already doing a good job on the prenatals. Weren't you vegetarian? I'm like, I was vegetarian, but now I'm not. She's like, wonderful, that's great, because your baby needs that meat right now to create all these new cells that you're creating. And I'm like, okay, so I did good doing that. She's like, told her I was vegetarian. Then when I found out, I was like, then I was craving meat, and then I found out I was pregnant, and that made complete sense to me. She's like, yes, that's your body asking you for what you didn't have, so you did good listening to your body. So that's why I'm eating meat now. Another vitamin I'm taking D3. I'm actually D3 deficient, so I'm taking 5,000 IUs. I'm supposed to be taking 6,000 IUs, but I've been out more in the sun, so I think I'll be good with 5,000 IUs. The average adult needs 5,000 IUs. So these are Garden of Life vitamin code raw D3. These are non-GMO, vegetarian, raw, gluten-free, and dairy-free. These are pretty good. I take one of these a day. I take 2 of these a day. And then, last but not least, I'm taking probiotics. Kind of very prone to yeast infections right now, so I need my probiotics. These have 50 billion cultures, so that's a lot. These are like $30 for 30 tablets, capsules. So I take one of these a day. Another thing I'm doing, I'm actually, I made my own stretch mark lotion. So this actually, I got olive oil and I put roses in it and chamomile flowers in it because your skin just loves flowers. I let it sit in olive oil for a little over a month, and then what I did, I strained it and I put it on a pan on a double boiler, and I put shea butter in it, and then I put a little bit of beeswax in it, and I put I think that's it. I took it off the heat. I put it in the refrigerator for a little bit. Then I took it out and I added organic aloe vera gel to it. And then I mixed it. I poured it, and then I put it in the fridge because it doesn't have any vitamin E to preserve it. So fridge is necessary for that. So that's this, and I started actually getting a little bit of stretch marks on my titties. But they're actually gone now thanks to this. I'm actually making another one, which I'm gonna use both of them at the same time. You should use this 3 times a day if you make this. And I'll probably make a little video later, show you guys once I make this one, show you guys how to do that. So this actually has lavender flowers in it and roses and avocado oil. Lavender flowers, very good for stretching the skin, same as roses, very good for stretching the skin. This has avocado oil in it, which I've heard is fucking amazing for stretch marks. So I did that, and then I'm gonna do the same process as that, and then I'm actually going to add some tangerine essential oil into this afterwards, once it's all done and ready to pour, because I've heard that that's actually really amazing for the, I don't know, just like the elasticity of your skin as well. So that's all I'm doing. That's why I'm eating meat now. If you guys have any questions or any comments or anything, let me know. I'd love to help you guys, let you guys know, I don't know, just anything. I'm 14 weeks right now. I'm feeling good. I was very super fucking nauseous, but now I'm just like kind of throwing up. I'm not nauseous, but I'm throwing up, which is a good sign that baby's healthy. So I'm excited. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope you guys are loving life, enjoying life. I'll show you guys my little belly. It's not much, but it's growing. Well, namaste, much love, much light, much abundance, and I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your week, day, and life. See you guys later.